Hey, what's up, pilots? So today I've got a real quick topic to cover. I get a lot of questions on these grip settings options and how they work, what they do. The answer is pretty simple, but it's one of those things that makes so much more sense when you see it in person. So I just wanted to go over it real quick to give you a more in-depth understanding. Okay, so left to right, we have hold, toggle, and legacy. And I'm actually going to start with toggle first, and it'll make sense here in a second. So if we click on toggle, if we go here, and hopefully you're seeing the overlay. I made it real big on my screen here for you. Down in the bottom right of this video, you can see the buttons that I'm pushing. So pushing these buttons, pulling triggers. But notice that I am on this control and it's not letting go even though I'm not squeezing that grip trigger. Same over here. So if I just get near the control, nothing happens. I have to get near the control and pull that grip trigger one time, and now it is controlled. So the toggle mode is toggling on and off the grip control. Now if I want to let go of the left control, let's say, I just click it once and now it lets go. All right, so toggle on, toggle off, toggle on, toggle off. This is not for me. It may be for you. I could see if you're playing a lot of long matches or something and you're not used to keeping those grips held tight, it may be more comfortable, but whatever. Try it, see what you think. All right, so let's look at the hold mode. The hold mode is right there in the name. If you want to hold on to the stick, you have to grip and hold, right? As soon as I let go of my controller, I let go of my stick. So it's a little bit more immersive, I think. It makes a little more sense to my brain. But it's just that simple. Now, why do we have a hold and a legacy? So here's where it gets interesting. In hold mode, the only difference between these two is in hold mode, when I get near something I can interact with, you can actually see it right there. Notice how my finger is automatically extending, or I guess I'm automatically making that pointer finger to make it easier to interact with switches, right? Notice the my controller overlay, right? I'm not doing anything to make that happen. Just as I get near something I can interact with, my hand is automatically taking the shape that I guess is designed to best work with any of those controls. Okay, well, that's neat. Why do we have a legacy mode then? What is that? Well, legacy mode, if I turn on legacy mode, notice the control, it's still just hold mode. All right, there's no difference there. But now when I get near something, my hand doesn't automatically make a shape. I have to use my controller to make pointer fingers to interact with something. Okay, so the question now is, why even is there a legacy mode? Well, so what happened was hold mode got updated. So go back to hold here. Hold mode got updated to make this fist for you. And what we found was a lot of us who have certain cockpit habits where we're smacking levers, hitting things at multiple times, or even just trying to work in this small space, if you're piloting fast enough, a lot of times this gets in your way. This automatic fist and finger maker actually prevents you from doing what you intended. So we whined enough, and the devs were kind enough to create a legacy mode that goes back to how we were used to controlling, so that we can do things like the quick smashing, smash. When you watch some of my normal gameplay, that you'll see. Right, if you want to do the 4 switches at once,
the Empire has sent you your mission brief. Review and execute.
If this is automatically turning into a finger, you miss a lot of these switches as you go across versus this way. All right, so which one should you use? Whatever one makes sense to you and how you play, right? Try them all. If you're having better success with something that creates the ideal hand position for you to interact with your switches, use it. It's great, right? That's why the devs made it, to make it more accessible and easier for everyone to play. I also like to point out that the devs were kind enough to listen to feedback from those of us who had been playing prior to that change and gave us a way that we could continue to interact with our mech in the way that we were used to and the way that we like to. So, you know, try them all, use which one's for you, and thank you for all three options there, devs. We appreciate it. All right. Good luck, pilots. We'll see you out there.